Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a leopard print design, and leopard print is a super easy and quick nail design. It is definitely a beginner friendly type of design. The colors that I'm going to be using for this are Autumn Aura, Divine Glam, and Perfect Black, all from Madam Glam. And obviously you can use whatever colors you want. You can do like purple and pink leopard print. You could do rainbow leopard print, blue, whatever color you wanted. I wanted to just go ahead and go with like the classic like brown toned, like neutral colored leopard print. So to start off, I'm just going to go ahead and paint all of the nails with Autumn Aura. I did do 2 coats of this, and I cured each coat for 60 seconds. Although I didn't really need to do a second coat for this color. It is very full coverage, and 1 coat was enough, but I always just do 2 coats just to make sure that everything is covered and the coverage is nice and even. And then I just wanted to show off real quick how pretty this color is. I've only ever used it once, and that was when I first got this color. But this is such a really pretty, like, nudish color. But to do the leopard print, all you need is something that you can create dots with. So a dotting tool, a toothpick, a bobby pin. You could honestly even do this with a nail art brush if you didn't have any of that other stuff, but I feel like most people will at least have like a toothpick or a bobby pin if they don't have a dotting tool. So what I'm doing here is just taking the larger side of my dotting tool and dipping it into Divine Glam and just doing random like blobs on the nail. I'm doing them in like different sizes, different shapes. I'm not trying to be very precise with them either. Just kind of making sure they're kind of lumpy looking and not like a perfectly round circle, because if you look at a leopard, you will notice that the spots aren't perfect circles. They are kind of lumpy and lopsided a little bit. And you can do the spots in any kind of pattern and any way you want on the nail. On the thumb and pinky, I kind of did it in like a swooping motion, coming down from one side of the nail and like swooping down to the other side. The pointer in the middle, I was kind of going for more of like a French tip type of look. And then on the ring finger, I just did like a full nail of leopard print. And then after I got all of these brown spots on, I did go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. that the brown spots are cured on, I am just taking the smaller end of my dotting tool and going in with Perfect Black and just kind of outlining those spots and doing kind of like C shapes around them. Some of them I will outline both sides, some of them I'll only do one side. If you look at a leopard print, the black spots around are kind of random. Some of them do go all the way around, some of them only go halfway around. So you can just really do whatever, and again, you don't have to make sure that they are perfectly like smooth and even lines. Honestly, it's better if they are a little on the lumpy side and not very even. And then after you get your brown spots outlined with the black, you do want to go in between and add just some plain little black spots around to fill in some of that space. And then once you get all the black on, you can go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. I do just want to mention that even though I used two different sizes when doing my dots, like I used the larger end of my dotting tool for the brown spots and the smaller end for the black spots, that's not really necessary to do. You can do it with the small one or the large one. You don't have to switch between the two. I just personally do that. It's my personal preference. But if you are using a toothpick or a bobby pin or your nail art brush or whatever, you don't have to worry about using different sizes or anything. I mean, obviously a toothpick and a bobby pin don't have the two different sizes like a dotting tool would. So like I said, you don't have to worry about using a larger and a smaller side at all. You can use the same size dotting thing you're using. Something that I think could be really cool with this leopard print was if you had like flocking powder and like a brown, so you could use the brown on the brown and then a black for the black and make the spots like fuzzy. I don't have flocking powder. I'm not really a huge fan of it. I've tried it like when it first came out years ago and I did not like it, and I didn't like the thought of fuzzy nails. But if that's something you're into, you could do that to give a little bit of added texture to the nail if you wanted to. And then once you have all your spots cured on, you are going to go ahead and top coat. You can do either shiny or matte. I decided to do matte this time instead of shiny just to see like what they would look like. I also felt like the matte would be kind of cool because like, you know, leopards are matte in real life and they're not very shiny. So before I added on the matte top coat, I did go ahead and wipe the nails off with some alcohol. That way it will prevent any smudging and smearing of all of my spots. And then after I got the top coat on, I did go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. And this is what they look like once they are top coated, and I think they look really good matte. I know I always say how I'm a shiny girl, but I'm really liking how this leopard print looks matte. I've never actually done matte leopard print before. Whenever I've done leopard print, I've always just done shiny because, like I said, I don't really care for matte. But seeing these here matte, I actually kind of really like how they look. And I feel like leopard print is such a versatile design. Like, you can do it in any color, you can do it in any kind of pattern on the nail. You could do the all of your nails with the leopard print. You can just do like an accent nail with it. I really just feel like there's a lot you could do with it. And this is a very easy, simple, beginner-friendly set. So anyone who isn't that good at nail art or anyone who wants to get into nail art, I feel like this is a good like start for that, just because it is so easy and simple and all you really need is something to make dots with. Like I said earlier, you don't even have to use a dotting tool for this. If you don't have a dotting tool, you can use a bobby pin or a toothbrush, or not a toothbrush, a toothpick, or even, like I said, your liner brush if you have one. Also, I think I'm gonna have to give stiletto nails a try because I was really liking how these look, and usually I'm not a fan of stiletto nails at all. However, if I do stiletto nails on myself, they're gonna have to be longer because y'all know me, I like my long nails and this just isn't long enough for me. But with all that said, I do just want to say thank you so much for watching and I hope you enjoyed this video.